gon' say now? Casino money, nigga. My city is off the chain. My city.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the Natty boy, the home of the trenches.
What they gon' say now? Casino money, nigga. My city is off the chain. My city.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the Natty boy, the home of the trenches.
What they gon' say now? Casino money, nigga. My city is off the chain. My city.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the Natty boy, the home of the trenches.
What they gon' say now? Casino money, nigga. My city is off the chain. My city.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the Natty boy, the home of the trenches.
What they gon' say now? Casino money, nigga. My city is off the chain. My city.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the Natty boy, the home of the trenches.
What they gon' say now? Casino money, nigga. My city is off the chain. My city.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the Natty boy, the home of the trenches.
What they gon' say now? Casino money, nigga. My city is off the chain. My city.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the Natty boy, the home of the trenches.
What they gon' say now? Casino money, nigga. My city is off the chain. My city.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the Natty boy, the home of the trenches.
What they gon' say now? Casino money, nigga. My city is off the chain. My city.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the Natty boy, the home of the trenches.
What they gon' say now? Casino money, nigga. My city is off the
welcome to the natty boy, the home of the trenches.
What they gon' say now? Casino money, nigga. My city, it's off the chain. My city.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the natty boy, the home of the trenches.
What they gon' say now? Casino money, nigga. My city, it's off the chain. My city.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the natty boy, the home of the trenches.
What they gon' say now? Casino money, nigga. My city, it's off the chain. My city.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the natty boy, the home of the trenches.
What they gon' say now? Casino money, nigga. My city, it's off the chain. My city.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the natty boy, the home of the trenches.
Because I guess it's two topics.
That's control.
What
You
they
can
gon' say?
control everything in your surroundings. And you want to be the head honcho on your relationship,
Right there,
whether
push it back.
a man or a woman. So the woman control part is trying to obtain it, I guess. And
Wanting
they can't get it. I mean, you want the control, so what are you doing?
I think it
to
need to go
control?
that way. Like straight ahead.
Yeah, we got it sound.
We got us
You
all
like
in
it sideways?
You got us all in it.
Yeah, we all in.
Okay.
We all here.
I don't like it sideways, but that's cool because that's my point of wanting control. Like he want to control the camera tonight on the on that part, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, y'all go ahead. I'm just messing with Tabo. He called me hostile hot, so you know, I be have to get back at him with that.
Take
But-
over table.
Yeah. But yeah, go ahead with the wanting control. So what
Control.
was that?
Say that question.
Wanting control and having self control is two. It's two. So wanting control. What is that to y'all? Like
You can't even won't have control if you don't have no self-control.
that's real.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know how to control anything. You all over the place, actually. You know what I mean? So you got to have some self-control first. We're going to go with that one.
Mm-hmm.
so they go.
Learn how to learn yourself.
Ooh.
Know how you move around and about
First.
out here. You know what I'm saying?
I heard
Know
that.
what you're able to do and what you're not able to do. I'm saying stay in your lane.
Stay in your
Hey,
lane.
your
You know what I
daggone
mean?
line.
Like, when you get to ride in two lanes, like you gonna get horns blowed at you, you gonna get
Give me a cup.
motherfuckers talking reckless about you. And they should because you all over the place.
Yeah.
Undecided on things, you never finish what you start because you don't know yourself. But you gotta know yourself.
Yeah, you gotta really know yourself. Like
Self-reflection.
self-control, like it's hard. Like, cause you be in positions and situations where people be saying certain stuff about certain things, and you want to say something, but you learn self-control and you bite your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to say certain things because it might offend the next person. You know, and even though it offended you, you know, you learn that self-control, and you might come back and kill it with kindness.
Mm-hmm.
You might come back and, you know, it just depends on your self-control. Some people can't take it. some people, when you poke the bear so much, they act crazy and they get in flip mode and they be like, hold on, well, who you talking to? Or what you talking about? That's them not knowing how to use your self-control. But
you mean when you come at a person like who you talking to, like all that?
Yeah.
So explain poking the bear.
Poking the bear is like, okay, say for instance, we just gonna use when people cap. Let's say cap, you know what I'm saying? Or Jones and however you want to say
You
it.
mean like capping on somebody?
Yeah, down in them or saying something, or say for
It
instance.
ain't a down, probably. It's a joke.
A joke, yeah.
It don't necessarily mean a down.
Yeah, a joke or whatever, like, and they take it in, and you the laughing stock of the room, you the elephant in the room, like, you know what I'm saying, basically. And when you fight back, like, you know what I'm saying, you don't poke the bear so much. Now the bear is acting crazy, and he fight back, and he say some stuff that's real demeaning or something that might shake your spirit, like, well, dag, how you feel like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now the joke ain't funny no more because the joke on you.
No, but when you capping, you gotta be expected to get capped back.
Yeah, you definitely.
So, can I bring up a topic about that?
Yeah.
So, it was a situation, and I'm gonna say names because it is what it is. It was, yeah. I mean, it was on live. It was everywhere.
Yeah.
It was Boo Man and DB.
Okay.
And that situation where it was capping and it done went out of hand.
Yeah.
That's a great example for what you just said.
Yeah,
that went out of hand. That whole situation went out of hand.
But was that really capping? That I don't think that was capping. I think it was more of a attack.
A put down attack.
I think
you watched both of them?
Yes, and I think from what I've seen, I think it wasn't capping, because capping, you going back up, yo mama this, you know what I'm saying? That's a cap. And you going back and forth, but when you outright putting somebody down, you putting their business out there.
You roasted him.
It was insult.
That
gave a whole lot of roast.
That's a difference. That's totally different.
Yeah, it's kind of
Wait, well, whose side you saying? Like, you saying far as how it started, or how
No. I'm saying
how the whole thing went?
A cap is a cap.
A cap is a cap.
But a put down is a put
It's
down.
a put down.
It's
I
a
agree.
difference.
Yeah.
It is a big.
I mean, because he got put in a position that, he came in probably to the position with all love, like, oh yeah, this is my people spot and everything. And, he said what he said, like, and while he's sitting down, he looking like, well, damn, I don't even drink. Like, that's why I went to go buy a drink. Like, you feel me? Like, I ain't that type of person. Like, but now it seems like it's a joke on you. Like, you sitting up in the club broke. Like, so now everybody in the club, even people that don't know you, thinking that you sitting there broke.
But why you gotta buy drinks though? If you don't drink or smoke, there's a lot of athletes be in bars all the time. Don't do none of that.
You can smoke.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to do that. Like, you don't have to go in. But it was the point that it was broadcasted out there over the mic. Yeah, that happened. See, I wasn't there, so I don't know. Like, but I know if I was in that position. I just
looked at the lives.
Yeah, if I was in that position, I would probably feel the same way. Like, oh yeah, like you don't poke the bear too much. Like, what did I do to come to your club to deserve this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just basically that. Like, it's even when you go to anything, family outings and all that, and then you catch yourself, like, with everybody having jokes about maybe what you got going on or what you got on or anything. Like, you feel me? And then once you start to fight back, you the bad guy. Because you actually saying what you feel. Like, now, like, I ain't even cap on you or judge on you. Now I'm jonesing and judging on you. Because that's basically what capping is. It definitely is. It's a form of judgment.
But do you go as far as, well, I guess I ain't gonna say that, because it was some stuff said that is, when you got a business, you can't really say, you gotta say allegedly. Basically, you can't just put that out there on somebody.
Hey.
And that's why a person getting sued, it ain't just all about comedy.
Right.
Happen.
Right.
Oh nah, that's it. He bitter because he made him feel like that. He couldn't take what he did was a form of abuse. I mean, bullying. Basically, you tried to bully him inside the club when you got on the mic and stopped the mic and did all that, and you know what I'm saying.
You think it was bullying?
You grabbed him.
It was verbal harassment.
You put your hands on him. You still.
Oh yeah, he did.
He said, "Get up off me!" Like,
yeah.
You put
He
your
did say
hands
that.
on him. So at the end of the day, get your paws off of me, dog.
Right.
Right.
That's a difference
He tried to
between
strong
capping.
arm
Yeah, like if you don't get
Yeah, That's
I like doing you like
Yeah,
that.
like
And you so strong though.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. that was you
But
did
I'm
was
just saying,
shy.
I'm uptight right there.
I mean, he just playing. But you said it's a form of bullying though.
Yeah, it was a form of bullying. What he did in the club. That's
Yeah.
bullying.
Not even
Like,
bullying, it's controlling. He controlled the situation.
Mhm.
I'm in
He
his
tried
situation.
to.
Yeah, I'm in his situation. I'm in his club. I'm in his spot. He
Mm.
controlled the whole situation. Like, what can I do to defend myself for real in this club? I can't
He
just go
couldn't
up and
get the
grab the
mic.
mic.
Yeah, he couldn't get
I
the
can't
mic.
just go and go in on y'all. Like, you feel me? Like, and just because you know that that's my type of character, that I do comedy and stuff, like, maybe I came to your club to relax, chill, feel good, get the, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't on my comedy shit tonight. Like, you feel me? So you controlled the situation.
I'm gonna
Like,
be
you
on
know
my
what I'm
shit in
saying?
the morning.
Yeah,
Morning
I'm
show.
gonna be on my shit. Yeah,
On the morning show, he got that morning dose of wake up.
Yeah.
And he might have said too much. Sometimes
He,
you got
yeah.
to bite your tongue
He
on
did.
certain situations. And I know, like you said, Tabo, bite the tongue, but you know, biting your tongue hurt.
It
Just,
hurt.
but if you
It
a
hurt.
comedian,
You know
just
what I'm
say
saying? So
allegedly.
in real life,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt to not say what you really want to say at the time.
It's very, very bad.
Well, you know,
back.
when you at a comedy show and you in that front row, and the comedian come and be like, "Oh, I like that big ass pink hat you got on. It look like an elephant." You know, you're not finna go and sue him because he said that. It's a form of entertainment.
And it's also a form of control.
Yeah, but
Because
if he
he's
say
controlling the
he got the
situation.
mic.
But
He
if
got
he
the mic.
say, if he say you one of them girls I seen that be getting fucked in your ass and all that.
Oh, how you see all that?
No, but that's because you out there.
Yeah.
But he thinking you somebody, right?
Oh.
And he say that and come and keep saying certain things like, yeah, you the one be putting shit, be giving people fentanyl. I seen you, shit like that. It is comedy, but if you got a business and things like that,
Yeah.
you can't say certain things.
Yeah, because it
You,
definitely
and you
hurt your
can
business.
say things, but you can say allegedly, so it won't get to the point where you get sued. That's real shit. Like,
Yeah.
because if that was me and I heard somebody saying things that me and my husband had a bar or something like that, and it's gonna hurt my customers, it's gonna hurt my business.
Well, who business is it though? Like,
it could be slander too.
yeah, it could be slander.
Yes.
Whose business is it? Because you got to think about it. Like, that person that was talking about your club, they have no self-control. Like, why was it on their mind to be able to go out there and say something about y'all spot, y'all club? Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't have no self-control. They just went out and just felt like what they said means something. And just the demeanor, your character or demeanor, what you got going on, they ain't got no self-control. Like, ain't that what they said I ain't had when I had that cup sitting there and I had so many people sitting there going back and forth, calling me back and forth, and I set a cup there and the lady said I ain't have no home training. She was basically trying to say I ain't had no self-control. But she didn't know the situation, what was going on. So she decided to say something out of character and say something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because she was paying attention to me all night. I don't know. Y'all know I be shy. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah. But, you know, that was real live. Like, wow, like, you should have had some self-control on that. Now, what if I would have went in on you about your self-control? What if I would have said certain stuff about you, about the situation that was going on, and embarrassed you in front of everybody? You know what I'm saying? I would be the bad guy. You see what I'm saying? That's what I say. Like, she had one. She poked the bear once. She would have poked it 2 or 3 more times, it would have came out. You see what I'm saying? And some folks need to really know that if they ain't got self-control, like, that's the type of stuff that's gonna happen. Real talk.
But the other thing is with that situation, we don't know what the past was.
No.
Because we don't know what happened in the past to create that situation.
Right.
Oh,
So,
that's fact.
You know, we judging from what we seen last
On
week.
live.
But yeah, I'm thinking that it was some past history on this situation.
It could have been.
I think
Oh,
it
definitely,
was.
definitely.
It most definitely
He
is.
walked in the spot where Boo Man telling jokes at him. Boo Man and got one off on him and forgot he done capped on this nigga.
Hey.
Allegedly, because we don't know.
Dude might have been like, bitch ass nigga, wait till I see you come in here though.
Yeah.
And took it out on him like
That's-
that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I gotta give it to him. Those fake abs was hilarious.
Yeah.
Those fake abs was hilarious.
They was crooked too.
Yeah.
Well, that's
That
what
fake ass was crooked than a ball.
that's what he said. That's what he said.
I know, but
They
was
are
so
crooked.
crazy.
I don't know.
Hey, y'all, this is all allegedly, man. Shouts out to Boo
Nah,
Man.
that wasn't
Shouts out to
allegedly. That's
DB.
what I said.
Yeah.
The fake ass,
Okay, yeah. Shouts out to
like on
DB.
him, not
Shouts
on.
out to Boo
Oh, no,
Man.
he-
Shouts
no,
out
no,
to
no.
yeah.
Yeah, Boo Man. What Boo Man drew on his stomach was crooked. It
No,
really
but
has.
Boo Man said that boys
Allegedly.
is crooked. So I don't know.
Allegedly,
I
yeah.
haven't seen the ass.
I gotta say allegedly. Sorry, y'all.
Allegedly.
This is my daughter. I gotta answer the phone. Hey, don't say nothing. I'm on live. What you want?
Don't you?
Okay.
Yeah. That's happy. That's happy. I'm gonna say this. Let me ask Dave and Hosh this. How do y'all deal with people that are trying to
What's up,
control the situation, and they trying to control? Say for instance, like one of y'all clients' family, or say for instance, like when because you got that good cleaning business, you know what I'm saying, that you got going on. How do you deal with that? Like when it's a client that's trying to really control what you do with their spot. How do you handle that?
It's easy. I just read them back the contract that they gave me.
Okay, yeah.
And that we have we agreed upon. And then I go by every detail that's in my cleaning contract that I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
And you might be saying you don't like scented things. So, okay, no problem. I'll give you something that's non-scent.
Okay.
And clean your area. You know?
Right.
So it's all about how you approach it.
But what if they keep poking you? And every time you come through, they got a complaint.
You didn't take this trash can.
Yeah, you ain't do this. You ain't do that.
You ain't wipe
left
out
on
this
the ground.
toilet.
They forgot that I take camera shots.
Okay.
What do you mean? You talking about this day?
Okay, yeah.
I did all of that.
Yeah,
You
proof.
see it?
The
The
proof
floor
is in the
still
plate.
wet and everything. Look, ain't no trash in there.
Yeah. And what if you show them that, everything you showed them, all that, everything, and they still keep trying to test you? How do you feel? Do you continue to keep the contract?
After so much time, I'm gonna know that the time is gonna wind down and this is not gonna be a good fit for me.
Yeah.
So at that same moment, I'm still gonna keep doing what I'm doing, but you paying me them chips. You know what I mean? If you fire me, you let me go, cool. I know a million other people that's gonna hire me.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be your loss. And the person you get after me ain't gonna do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And they see that.
Yeah.
That's why I still got contracts when I first started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deeper question for Hosh, because you mess with the special needs. You do all that.
I
Yeah.
do.
Okay. Yeah. So
I got in it from him. He been doing it over 20-something years.
shouts out to OD for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shouts out.
24 of them
But
now.
how do you deal with it when they want to control the situation?
Oh, I can't do nothing. I gotta kind of let them control it and just still have my control, but let them know that we both in control of different things.
Yeah, because that's a
Like,
hard,
you
that's
know,
a
I
hard
let them-
task.
But no, I let them do. I have to let them do what they want to do, and I kind of work with them
Yeah,
and just. I got my ways to
Yeah.
work with them and let them still control certain situations depending on what it is.
okay, yeah.
And you can't really do too much. You got to let them be them, and that's the problem. That's the issue with them is they're human.
Yeah,
Like they human.
yeah,
So you just got to deal with that,
Yeah.
and
It's
you
hard,
can't
too.
really do nothing. No, it's easy.
it's easy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
easy.
You make them think they're in control.
Yeah, you
But
let
you're
them
in control the whole time because you know how to outsmart them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so at the end of the day,
depending on the
you can-
person.
depending on the person, I don't
Yeah.
care who the person is. I know how I am
Right.
because I've been working in this field a long time.
yeah,
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's easy.
yeah.
it's very easy, and and you love the
And you
love
control
them,
the
know?
situation. Don't let the situation control you.
Yeah.
And if you really care, then you just they gonna love you and they gonna listen.
Regardless.
You ain't gonna have no issues really, So it's easy
Yeah.
actually.
Shouts out to David and Hosh for that good pillow talk right there.
Can
Yeah.
I say this? How do you control a person being controlling when they come? Like, say for instance, I go pick you up.
Yeah.
I'm picking you up. He like, who's that, Chris? What's up, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
Say for instance, I pick you up, right? You get in my car, then you try to control everything I got going on in my car. You don't want me doing this, you don't want me doing that, you don't want me playing this, you don't want me doing that. Like, now that's a problem. Like, that's doing too much because you're in my vehicle.
Right.
Yeah.
I have all the control in
Right.
this vehicle. So you can't come in my car and try to control what I do in my vehicle, because when you in yours, you can control it. Because I be in a car and they control everything, and I respect it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I gotta listen to the music you playing. You know, I can't get my smoke on. I can't do nothing.
You gotta kind of. That happens to me a lot because I travel a lot, and I have, some of my nieces with me and sisters, and you have to compromise because some people don't like the air on blast. Some people don't like loud music. Some people want to smoke and people don't want to smell smoke. So it's kind of sort of like we have to find a common ground where everybody is okay. I mean, I don't have to turn my air down, and I don't have to not light a spliff because you don't like smelling the smoke. But what I'm going to do is tell you this is how I'm going to roll when we rolling. And if you can't deal with none of this shit, you don't need to go.
So is it also a level of respect? Because
It is.
Say if it's that your parent that's in that car,
Oh,
you got a whole different
It'd be a whole nother vibe. I gotta turn the music down.
You better.
Exactly.
I gotta
So it's
switch
a
the
level of respect
Right.
that you have for that person.
You definitely got to switch
Absolutely.
the station. You might
Turn it on
do it
three.
with
Turn it
three
three.
songs.
You gonna turn on that air when they say
You gonna
turn
turn
it
it
down.
that air down. Okay,
Everybody talking at once.
Slow down.
Y'all, everybody talking at once. But go ahead. What you was saying?
You're going to have to change that music station at least. If we ride with mom, she going to want to hear at least 3-4 of them songs that you can play.
But you see what I do when moms get in the car. I be irritated.
Yeah.
I be ready for her to get her own car, like, cause I be in my mood, but I gotta try to ease it on down and play some reggae or something, or play something she like or something like that.
Respect. That's your sign
Like
of
you
said,
self-control.
With
Self-control.
respect.
That
Yeah.
is self-control, but
Yeah.
sometimes I don't
Respect.
have it. And I blast it. She be like, turn that shit down. I turn it down.
Oh yeah, because you got respect.
Yeah.
You definitely
Yeah,
gonna
I
turn
turn it down. Yeah, I ain't gonna just blast nothing in my mama hear and none of
Right,
that.
of
If she don't
course.
want to hear
Of
it.
course not.
And then I know she don't like hearing all the cussing songs, like, and I like all that stuff, so I play some reggae
Yeah,
for
out of
her,
respect.
or I play Nipsey Hussle, or Tupac, and still be able to listen to what I want to hear. Biggie, she like all of that,
Right.
and she don't care about them cussing. She's pregnant. Anyway, she don't care. She prejudiced on certain stuff. Certain stuff she don't want to hear. She like table music, so I can play like table music and Tupac and
Right.
and David. She like David music, but some of it be going in. Yeah, so I won't play that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to be respectful and have control for sure. But I'm gonna tell you like this though. If you in my wit though, and you somebody else other than my mama,
Exactly.
I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. You ain't about to come in my car and control nothing. And if you got a problem with it, follow me. You ain't gotta come in my car.
You know what?
I ain't trying to be funny. I'm not gonna be driving and be like, what you need? What you want me to play? What you want me to do? You want me to turn this down? I'm not never doing that. So I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. Everybody else can do it. But if you in my whip and I'm picking you up, it's all me, baby. I'm driving, shit. I'm in my zone. I'm trying to make sure we're safe. I can't drive off somebody else's shit.
Tell them knock it
But
out.
can I say something? My sister friend was telling me how they had went on a girls' trip, and it was 4 of them in a hotel room, and you had some that didn't want like I was saying, that the air on blast, the curtains opened, and it was like two of the girls wound up fighting.
Oh,
Because
how old is they?
they was maybe like in their like 30s or something like that. Too old for what happened. But it's kind of sort of like, when you dealing with people, I think you have, and it's 4 of them, y'all have to come together and have some sort of game plan so shit like that won't happen.
Right.
Okay, when we get to the hotel, y'all, I don't like all that air, so what can I do? I like to, when the morning time come, I like to open up the shades and I want to see the sun, but some people want the shades closed. So how do you how do you do that?
Get your own shit. Get your own shit. Get your own room, and you can do what the fuck you want to. You can open up the window. You can do whatever you want to. I ain't gotta put in with you. Get your own shit. I must make sure I got my own room. I ain't got time for none of that, baby. Ain't nobody about to be. I'm not about to be in no room with nobody. They like, girl, I don't want the window over there. I don't want, man. You
Knock it
Get
off.
your own room, baby. Get your own room, your own everything, because I'm going to get mad. I ain't going for that. I'm just being real. That's me. I'm not going for that. You not going to eat on a girl's trip. See, I ain't got time for that. Because I go bounce and go get me another room immediately. And make sure that I get my money back. Like, I'm going to, and then we going to have an issue.
Another room.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I'm
definitely
gonna
gotta know who
back.
you're traveling with.
Yeah, you
know
do.
what I mean?
I don't go
Most
out of town
definitely.
with nobody that I know I can't travel with.
Right.
I have done that.
Me too.
I
I've
have
done
done that.
too many times. I've learned my lesson. Like these
Me
is
too.
my rules. I'm driving my car. This is how this shit gonna go.
You gotta have self-control, and I don't got none when it comes to somebody trying to run something that I put money in for. I ain't got no control. I'm gonna check the shit out of you. Like, what? Let me get that. I'm gonna go get my own. You do what you do. That's just me. I don't know about nobody else. You know, I might be too aggressive. Boy, call me hostile Hosh. Whatever. I'm not going. That's just not me. I'm not doing it.
Hey, I feel that host hostile Hosh. Because the people don't know how to adapt. They don't know how to adapt and really have self-control. Like, and if you're not a people person, why would you actually go out and go to a girls trip, an all girls trip, knowing that you got things that you don't like? Like, right. You know what I'm saying? You don't like the sunlight coming up in the morning. You like sleeping through, you know, the sunshine coming up. Trip. Like, you shouldn't do no trip. Like, you should
not
be
that
around.
You shouldn't, just have your own.
Yeah, just have your own. Like, the problem with me is, it's like, I try to be courteous to people when they ride, you know, when they ride with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but sometimes it's like when you're used to riding a certain way, that's the way you used to ride. Like, so I scare my mom when I drive sometimes because I know how to drive, though. I know how to, you know, when you down in places like Atlanta or places like Florida or up in New York, it's a different way to drive. It's not just like it's down in Cincinnati. You got to drive like that. You got to have defensive driving. You got to know how to adapt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and some people don't understand that type stuff. Like, they just want to keep being like, you need to drive slow. Well, slow, when you drive slow, that causes way more accidents than anything. It do. Like, out of nowhere, you catch accidents by that. Like, so, but I have to, you know, commend my mom and be respectful. And that's me having self-respect. You know what I'm saying? Sitting down, adapting to the situation. You know what I'm saying? And knowing how to be a people's person. See, we so selfish. A lot of folks don't know how to be a people person.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true.
They don't.
That is so true.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that is
and
true.
That's what's
I
bad
ain't
in our
selfish.
society.
Get your own shit. I ain't selfish. Get your own shit. I ain't got time for none of that.
I heard you.
Just get your own shit. I ain't selfish at all. I'm a real, very giving person. Like, you know, but just get your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time for nobody to tell me what as soon as I open up the curtains, girl, I ain't on that. Like, you gotta shut that.
I mean, y'all should already know that before y'all.
Some people don't. People just go on trip. People just go on trip.
Yeah. Establish it before you get on that road.
Yeah, it's easier said than done in certain situations because some people bring
easier
people with them. And you just know that person. You know that person. So you ain't thinking that whoever they bring it gonna have a problem with you or have all these issues about what they want. And they probably paid the less money.
That's why I only go on trips when it's just me and you. We got our own room.
We don't do that, just me and you.
Everybody got their own room.
But no, yeah, we always get our own room. Yeah.
We took, how many people did we take with us to Gatlinburg?
It was 40. It was like 40 people, but
and we had the whole settlement rented out.
Right, but this is the thing. Everybody was fighting the whole weekend. Everybody was fighting.
Not at ours. Not
the
at
couples.
ours.
Not at ours.
The couples was fighting.
They got out there drinking that motherfucking moonshine.
They was fighting. It was
snatching up grown ass kids. Drinking on the stairs. You gotta come with me.
I walked over to my room though. I just was like,
I had to go break shit up.
I just walked over to where I was at, and people coming over there, they was chilling in ours, like, cause I was over there chilling, like, don't come over here with that shit over here. And they did not. They knew better to come to that one, cause I wasn't going for none of it. So y'all go ahead and do all that. I'm here screaming and hollering. It's drama. He running out that mug, going over there to go break shit up, and they going to get more bottles, and they drinking moonshine. They clowning.
But we all had fun.
No control.
And listen,
they had no control.
The next morning, You think motherfuckers gonna get up with an attitude?
No,
right?
everybody was
It
cool.
was all love, no nothing. You never even knew nothing happened.
Them spirits.
Because it was the spirits,
It's
like you
spirits.
said.
Yeah.
It's spirits.
It was
That's what it
spirits.
is.
That's
right?
irritating. How about that? I was
Yeah.
irritated than a mug. You
Yeah.
hear me? Because how y'all doing all that extra shit, but then y'all so cool now. Like, come on, stop. I want to see somebody fight now. You feel me? Because y'all doing too much. Because y'all messing up the whole trip and all that.
Yeah.
Now y'all cool and everybody, would you want me to grab this for you or do all that? Nah, I want to knock it over.
Like about these niggas don't even take out
Say,
garbage
start
at
the
home. They taking out garbage up. This motherfucker cleaning up, getting it together. Like,
Yeah.
like damn. Oh,
They
this
knew
what we
they
doing
was
now,
wrong.
Yeah.
Everybody knew they was out of pocket.
I personally can't
Right
wait till
there.
our first Star Quality strip where we take the
artists.
artists
Oh,
out
the
of
artist.
town.
Yeah,
So
that's
this
gonna be live.
this gonna be hilarious.
I think we should do a cruise.
Mm.
Oh no,
No.
not a cruise, because you know
Yeah, because
Most-
the group,
most can't afford that. Let's just say that.
cruises ain't that damn high.
Oh, man.
Okay.
If it's a group,
We
if
talking
it's a
about-
group, you
It's
know what I'm
cheap.
saying?
If it's a group, it's
But if it's a group of people, it's cheaper. If it's a group, if I'm telling
Don't
you,
you
it's a
get-
group.
Let her say what
We
she
can't
said.
even get $100.
And we
How we
bring it.
gonna
And
take
we bring
them on
it.
the
We bring
cruise?
it. We bring
Say
it
about
in
that.
I
reverse.
knew she was about to say
That's
something.
because they spend
Just
money
fake
on
it
what
till
they
you
buy.
make it.
Spend money on.
Exactly.
Their values are
So, yeah,
different when it
cruise
comes
will-
to their
We'll be good to
careers.
get to Gatlinburg.
She said nonsense.
If we go to Gatlinburg, that's cool with. I just don't
Just
want to
go-
get nothing on
Just
no
go to
hill.
Kentucky.
Look, yeah, them hills be crazy.
I wanna
Look,
get
I
that
blew.
on the
Look,
hill.
I done been down to Gatlinburg like damn near 10 times. Like I done had cabins and all that. Like, and I done blew potholes. It's coming around the corner on the mountains, the pothole.
Well,
Bow!
yeah, you was going 100.
What the
You
heck,
can't
like-
go 100 around
Hey,
a mountain.
How about this?
It hit a
Last
pothole.
time we went to
I mean,
Gatlinburg,
maybe not, but you know, I know the durability of my ability to maneuverability.
You bust the wheel, so it don't matter.
Yeah,
I
knock it
mean,
off.
I mean,
Knock it off.
Knock it off.
I had to go up a motherfucking hill, right?
Yeah,
The hill was so steep. It was two hills. It was this one, and then it was this one. And this one, you had to make a sharp right turn to go up another hill that was super steep. I'm in one of them little stretch minivan things. You know what I'm talking about? What kind of bus was
15
that?
passengers?
Transit.
It was a 15
Caravan?
passenger.
Yeah, 15 passenger. Transit.
Oh, 15
Transit.
As I'm going up, I get past the first one, no problem. I'm
Transit
like,
van.
everybody out in the car, like, yeah, we finna be up here. I'm tired of riding. I'm ready to get out. Everybody hype. I get to the little second little part of the hill, and you got to make a sharp. It's a sharp turn.
It was a cliff too.
Oh, Lord.
Mm,
It was definitely a cliff.
I can
I
imagine.
go up the motherfucker and slide back down.
We couldn't
Like,
get it up.
the
We couldn't
kids
get it
was
up.
like, oh. I was like, they back down there. Everybody was cool. They like, you can do it, Dad. You can do it. I'm like, I got this. Go back up that motherfucker again. Get stuck. They talk about, I don't want to die. I'm like, what? I'm backing out, back down. Can I just get out and walk? I did this 3 times.
yeah,
The third time, everybody wanted to get out and walk.
yeah.
My boys, so they
They
like,
was
Dad,
screaming and hollering.
Yeah.
crying.
I don't want to die. Can I just
And
get
they
out
big.
and walk?
They ain't little.
Yeah.
So that same turn, right? Tabo gonna go 100 miles an hour because he know how to drive.
Yeah.
Not
I do.
really. That ain't knowing how to drive.
I know how to drive. That's what
I
I'm
do.
saying.
I'm
I know how to drive.
That ain't knowing how to drive.
I
Because
What?
if you
I'm
hit
sorry.
in corners, if you know how
I'm
to
sorry.
drive, number one, if you hit in corners, you slow the fuck down. So that ain't true.
Woo.
do. That
If you
depends on who's
going
driving.
and not and hitting them corners
Really do.
out there in the mountains, you can't drive.
Mm.
Men kill me talking about they know how to drive and their cars be wrecked up.
I had to bring that big ass bus down the hill, right?
Yeah.
I had to bring
Yeah.
the big bus down the hill. Now, this is even crazier because it's
Ooh.
a cliff, like she said.
Oh, shit.
And you got to turn that right turn and bear on back down. I don't know why, but it was just me. It was in me to do this. I had my hand on the ceiling.
Yeah.
That was my balance.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But it wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
This man would do nothing up here but make me feel secure.
Yeah.
When I'm going down the hill and I stopped and made that turn,
Yeah.
it was going to be a one-time try. Ain't no backing back up.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was over. You weren't gonna be able to do that.
Hey, so you really control the situation.
Man.
He
That's
controlled the shit out
control.
of it.
You
But,
get,
but I made my hand my vocal
Yeah.
That Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
I was
That's
in,
how
I was in the
it
passenger seat and like this.
Yeah, she
What the hell is that?
Yeah, something like this with the
And
hand on the
I was,
ceiling.
and everybody was quiet though. Everybody was quiet. as soon as he got down and then bust out laughing because I was like, what was that for? What was
And
that?
everybody in the back cheering.
What was
Yeah,
that?
we got it. I'm like, man, knock it off. Oh,
No.
Control. You gotta have control. Table don't got control. As you can see, he hit the corner speeding 100.
Damn.
No
But
control.
hold on. To go with that speed at 100, 4 other cars that was going slow still bust their tires too, and they was sitting on the side of the road with
Going slow.
That's
no,
real. They was going slow. The hole was this damn big. You hear me? Like real talk. You talking about mountains right there where rocks fall down off of mountains and bust the fucking And then they moved the rock, but they didn't fix the pothole. So yeah, I had hella control. I didn't. What you mean?
I would have been crying.
I'll tell you something. So much control that I done drove from Cincinnati to New Orleans. No problems. None of that. We talking about going up the mountains. We talking about going up the mountains that he was talking about. He sliding down. Took him 3 times to come up it. Like, you feel me? But he learned how to control. You think I ain't get out that damn Benz and use that crazy ass Benz thing that they got and put that daggone spare tire on there? Yeah, I did. I controlled the situation. Got up there. The next day I ended up getting a brand new tire and we controlled it and ran on out of there. I adapted to the situation. And that's what it was. Yeah.
That's what's up. You gotta know how to control the situation for sure.
That's true.
That was a good one, Tabo. I know that's right.
Yeah, because it was at the time you get no reception. Y'all know what I'm talking about in them mountains.
Oh yeah.
Like, so I had nobody to call, nobody to come through to help me with the tire. And this is the first time I got a flat tire on this type of Benz. I didn't know that how the jack worked. So I was sitting on the side of the road for about 2 hours until I figured out how to jack it up. Couldn't even get you know how you Google it and try to figure out, what I mean? Like, how you jack this on? Wasn't nothing coming through, like, you feel me? So I just figured it out that, I controlled the situation and boom, bang.
And when you're talking about control, control is also being prepared. Like when you're traveling, I don't care where you're going, how far you're going. And this is by me having so many children and grandchildren. I've always had a first aid kit in my car. I've always carried snacks, blankets, a hunting knife, flashlights. I got all that shit in my. And if you pop my trunk. When I pop my trunk, I got drums, I got yoga mats. The only thing I ain't got in there is a tent. But I got everything in there because I always got my grandchildren with me. I'm always at the park or traveling from here to the beach.
Yeah.
So I stay. That's a form of having control, being prepared.
Yeah.
And a lot of us are not prepared, even in our own homes. I mean, you got people that's millionaires that don't even have a first aid kit. They don't even have stored food. Don't even have a backup generator.
Yeah.
Because they living in these mansions and they got all this money. Oh, it ain't gonna happen to me. You don't know what. It could be a power grid. It could be a fucking earthquake, a damn tsunami, and you ain't got shit.
A nuclear war.
And that's so deep because my son had a power outage. We had a power outage over in right there in it's between West Fork and Coleraine. I don't know what that is. What is that called?
White Oak?
Fairmount? No, not Fairmount. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, they had somebody hit a pole. And this was about 3 weeks ago, and all the power was out. So I was, laying in the bed listening to some music, and my phone was going dead. So I went to plug the phone, and it was dark. The whole house was dark with nobody there but me. And I plugged it in. I was like, okay, why are they charging? Then I got up and I clicked the light, and then I called my son and I said, the power is out. He said, what do you mean the power is out? So I said, so I looked out the window. The whole street was black. So I'm asking this Negro, where the candles at? I ain't got no candles. You ain't got no candles? Did you got any type of halogen lights? Or you ain't got nothing? You ain't got no flashlight? No, you live in this nice ass house, and nigga, you ain't got shit. What a gun at? Oh shit, it's about form on top of the. You loaded with weapons, but you ain't got no light. I can't even bust a tap in a nigga. You ain't got no damn flashlight, no magic. So I said, that's a form of control, being prepared.
Yeah, no candles, no nothing.
He ain't had nothing.
Dang.
But see, I did in my car.
Okay.
So I had to turn my little flashlight on my phone, go to my car, and go get some candles. And I got one of them, the little flicker, long little
lighter flickers.
Yeah. He didn't even have one of those.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, where your lighters at? You smoke mass weed. I'm looking over there, but I can't
He ain't
see
got no
nigga.
control on
They
his,
weren't prepared.
And that's what I
work ain't
told him. I said,
prepared.
you got all this little money and got these little, but you ain't got no, you don't have no first aid kit, no flashlight, no. I mean, he got blankets, but I'm just saying, I think everybody should have an emergency backpack sitting in the closet in the event you got to grab and go.
Yeah.
But we don't think like that.
Yeah.
But it's a
I
form
do.
of control.
I got a first aid kit in my trunk.
And I think like
flashlight, all
that. Yeah, from having so many children, I gotta stay like that.
Yeah.
Chris said it's
Yes.
lagging real bad.
Yeah, he did.
He said that to you. He put that on there.
Yeah, he said it's lagging real bad on there.
I have no idea. It's not here.
Yeah, so yeah, that's. I said, oh no, that ain't good because it be doing that on YouTube too. Because if you could tell on that screen up there, it's like it's like I already pointed. It's so slow. It's behind.
I see.
You get what I'm saying? So that's
I be
what
seeing
I
that.
don't know why I do that. I couldn't even tell you, but what's going on, y'all? So let's keep it going.
You look stuck.
We was talking about
That's
control,
what
we
I'm
having
looking at.
self-control and wanting control. And I notice there's a lot of people that want control that because a lot of people want control because they don't have none. Like say for instance, a manager. They might have all this control at work, but when they get home, they have absolutely no control.
Wow.
So they going off at the workplace.
They going out.
So they coming out a certain way.
Yeah.
And I know that for a fact because I've been in a situation where she was real aggressive at work, and then we was at a function, and I seen her husband and how they interacted. She had no control.
Wow.
At all. He was disrespectful. Like he was clowning. Like I was like, ooh.
She had no control, or he did.
He did.
Okay.
And she don't have nothing at home. So now I understood.
He had all the control that
I now understood why she was a manager the way she was.
she was at work, having all control at work.
She had all the control at work and she was being real, she was something else. Like something else. And when I seen her life outside of the job and how her son was acting and stuff, I said, ooh, she has absolutely no control at home. Now it makes sense the way she tried to control the situations and how she acts towards people at work. It was very obvious.
Yeah.
It was very obvious.
So the son was just out of control?
It was the husband
It was the husband out
and
of
the
control?
son was kind of like running her.
Dang. And this her biological son? This her
Yeah,
son.
she not with the husband. She just had a son and she was married.
Yeah.
But when we was at the event, they was like, she was running around. Like they was running her.
She was catering to both of them.
But that's
Like, real
because
bad.
she at work with all this control. You know, so she get home and she ain't got
She
it.
looked
she's
at me in
submissive.
my eyes and I looked over at her. I was like,
Let me take a drink to that.
I did. We locked eyes.
You
We
said,
locked
huh?
eyes. I just looked at her. I had my drink. And we locked eyes. I looked at her. I said,
Oh,
we
shit.
was at work. And she was cool as hell with me the next time.
I guess
said
she
that,
was.
I
She
was
want
just
you to
like,
say nothing.
I ain't say shit to her either because I didn't say nothing to her because I felt like, for what? You feel me? We got a caller, I think. Let me make sure.
Uh-oh.
What's up, caller?
Call your mama.
Oh, you got the wrong number.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to him.
You right?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Who did?
Who is?
You got the wrong number, baby. Bye-bye, baby.
She said no.
What you want to talk about?
Bye-bye, baby.
She was talking.
Ain't it? The calling on the playing.
You said put Colleen on the phone?
Where Colleen at?
Colleen who?
Bye-bye, baby.
Colleen D.
No, you ain't about to do all that.
Colleen
D.
D.
Colleen,
Okay.
She was trying to get a
Colleen.
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 She said,
Yeah, don't do that. She was sound like she was
We
old.
told her she had the wrong number.
No,
and
she
kept
said
it.
Colleen.
She said put Colleen on the phone.
She's about to say Colleen.
Yeah. She was like, put Colleen on the phone. Well, that was funny, but anyway. So
Control.
no.
She's under control over our show.
oh girl, now she wasn't gonna do that. But yeah, so at the end of the day, I think that everybody, like he said earlier, to piggyback off veggie back off of what you said. I don't like that piggyback shit, but
You said veggie.
To veggie back off what you said. You said that you have to have self-control to have any type of control. And can I say something to the men?
Yes.
To the men, do y'all have self-control over them white, over them
Yes, we do. It's definitely Googleable. You can look up on Google and check it out.
What's Google?
Googleable.
That ain't what Google said. Google said that
Y'all have no self-control.
man has desires for women, and I mean, and it's some men say that it's natural, but if it's natural, then natural shit will come from it.
Because
Disasters
because it could
come
be a
from
big
it.
old, it could be a moose you staring
All
at.
types of shit
My
come
Wayne
from
got
that. It's
self-control,
not
like,
natural.
A moose?
You know what I mean? He's not about to jump up like knock it off. Nah, it's Google.
Knock it off.
Okay, but what about it's a pretty body? It's somebody desirable. But you married.
But that means I don't have to
Just control
I don't
it.
have
Just
to-
control
I don't
your
have to-
desire.
look at her that way, like
Right, but
saying,
we're asking, do you all have self-control?
yes. Because
Okay.
if not, the niggas be cheating out there.
Well, that's not.
They do.
I'm gonna say for most men, they don't have control.
I agree.
And I think if we put 100 women in the room like right now, and you ask 100 women, how many of y'all have been cheated on? 99 of them gonna say me.
We
Listen, you gotta
I
have.
promise you.
You gotta have some self-control, but and that goes back to the knowing you got control of yourself. You know what I mean? So you gotta know yourself first. Once again, you know your limits.
That's
you know
true.
what you can and can't do. Like you know if you can or cannot be trusted. If you got married and you still fucking around, I mean you can't be trusted anyway. You know what I mean? And you don't even trust yourself to believe that you saying that you can trust it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna be a cheater, but you know damn well that you are.
And any
But
man,
there's so much temptation.
and any man or woman, any man or woman that's cheating on their spouse cannot be trusted.
I
Cannot
believe-
be trusted because you cheating on your spouse instead of being honest, you cannot be trusted. There's no way. How do people expect people to trust them when you sitting here with me and you can't be trusted and you hiding shit? Like you can't be trusted, and those are the type of people I would never want to be around. Is the people I cannot trust. Why would I want to deal with that? Regardless if a person got control, you gotta have self-control some type of way in your life. You can't be trusted.
I believe you're right. Some men can't. They don't have that self-control in their there. Like you know what I'm saying. That's true.
Yeah, wayward
That's
ways.
true. But I believe a lot of them end up probably going toward that area because the woman wants to have all the control over the relationship. She wants to control everything.
You're right.
So once he loses his dominance and he can't control nothing, and it's like that, that's where it takes him to.
Okay,
you know what
so
I'm saying?
once you do that,
I ain't saying that it takes him. I'm not saying it that it
How
it
about a
takes him to cheat.
conversation with your wife?
Hold on. I mean, well, maybe that happened plenty of times, and it still don't matter.
But
and
that's
it just
still your
keep
wife.
happening, and it's still you.
So that
shit
means
is out of
because
control.
she don't
Like, hold on.
control, you go.
Y'all ask the man, right? Y'all ask the man. As soon as I say something, y'all pop, 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 pop.
Like women
Pop, 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 pop. You hear me? I'm trying to get a couple things off. You hear me? I listen. I
I'm
definitely.
quiet.
I had self-control when y'all was talking about the man and what the man did. Like, so, like, y'all made me lose it. Go ahead.
So what you
I
said,
had it.
because
They
the
made
one
me
who wants
lose.
control, you go out and cheat.
No, that's not it.
That's what it
That's
is.
not what
A
I'm
lot of
saying.
women don't
That's
know
what
how to
I'm. That's not what I'm saying.
You
To-
gotta listen to what he's
Okay.
saying.
Okay. So to make a man even want to look another way, if a person is trying to actually flirt with him or do some other shit or anything else, like, it's because he's not a man in the relationship no more. He has
Yeah,
no
man.
control. It's all controlled by the lady. So he's this big now. It's everything about the woman now. It's everything. It's not about him no more. You heard what we said. Father's Day coming up. How many people gonna say Happy Father's Day? How many people really don't come around like, you know? It's another thing. Like,
Nah. It's a new thing.
It's
now.
a new thing. What was it?
It's happy spouse, happy house.
Yeah, there it is. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be 1 equals 2. It's supposed to be 1 equals 2, like my song say. Like, you know what I'm saying? We accumulate 3. Mind, body, and soul together. Like, you know what I'm saying? 1 equals 2. Like, you feel me? Realize talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we don't see that, that's why it ain't happening like it's supposed to be happening. We keep wanting to be above each other. Like, who got the most control? Why wouldn't
it's a balance.
It's a balance.
Yeah.
It's a balance. And when you have a person that want to have so much control over everything, especially over what a man does, like if a man been living on this world for so long and you want to control what he does now, but you like him as a person, you can't do that. You cannot start controlling it. You can't control that whole situation, like, because he's not going to control nothing that's going on with you. He's definitely not going to control nothing that's going on with you. Like, a man really looks at a woman like, look, I don't care. I love this woman. I'm going to run with her with anything that's going on, all her flaws, everything. I got her back. Damn motherfucker say something to her, about her, or what she doing, or anything. Like, that's how a man, real man, look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's why he always want to actually be the protector, the person that comes around and try to help provide and do everything else. Like, but if you ain't got that balance and he ain't got that control nowhere, like when a man come home, a man want to feel like he the king, in control. He still gonna treat his woman like a queen. Well, but if that control is one-sided, it's like even the kids looking at the daddy like he a punk. Well, you gotta understand what I'm saying. Mama the motherfucker that's gonna do what's gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it takes a man to be like, man, I ain't even a man around here no more. It's controlled by like what the woman has done. And I love this woman.
Definitely controlled
you know
by that part. Because you gotta look at it like a lot of the households been raised by nothing but women.
Exactly.
Raising the kids.
Exactly.
Up. You know what I mean?
The man been absent.
So now it goes back when we talk about
goddamn Sam.
Yeah, goddamn Sam.
Sam.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm talking about? From the 60s on
goes
up.
Right back.
Like when they divided us. Like, you feel me?
Divide and rule.
He said some shit.
That's a damn near divide.
I think that's a good thing, y'all, to talk about on Me and Mondays is to talk about Father's Day.
Oh, we're definitely gonna talk about it on
We
Monday.
definitely are,
man.
We definitely are.
It's the day after Father's Day? Oh, that's a good one to talk about.
Can I say something?
See who really
so deep?
appreciate their fathers.
Is that you have so many men that have abandoned their children, but yet you have so many women that has kept the children away from the father. Mm-hmm. So it's like this. It ain't more men that abandoned their children than it is more women that ran the man away or either kept the children from the man. So we have like a vicious cycle that's going on with this, with our children not being in 2-parent homes. And that has a lot to do with the mentality of the children as they growing from children, teenagers, and then get into relationships themselves. So they may create the same relationship, the same energy that they was around,
that's true.
you know,
That's
from their parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we really need, I'm gonna tell you what we really need in this country. We need a brick and mortar. We need an institution for relationships and parenting. That's what the churches was supposed to be. The churches are supposed to be spiritual hospitals to aid us in whether we need food, clothing, we need guidance on relationships, parenting. That's what the churches were really supposed to be. But we see the churches is ran by the government.
Yeah.
And all it is for profit. They ain't for the people. They for the profit. You know, because if it was, you know, we wouldn't be in the crisis that we are in as a Black nation in this country, that opposed to other countries they're not, I don't think is as bad there than it is here when it comes to the family dynamics. It's almost obsolete. You can barely find 2-parent homes now.
Wow.
And I'm speaking of, you speaking from 70, 60, 50, and 40, where if me, I'm 60 something years old. If I don't do something for the 40-year-olds, which is my sons, I got sons that's in their 40s.
Right.
Now, if they don't pick it up then their children is not going to pick it
That's
up,
true.
and then their children are not going to pick it up. So we're going to continue this vicious cycle of one family homes, and it's being and it's more. And little that we know, it's more brothers now that's taking care of their children almost
Sure is.
than women.
Yeah, because women is abandoning the children.
Yes.
Mhm.
These brothers
More
ain't
than
doing
the
they,
men.
these brothers
That's
doing their
because they
shit.
lost-
I can
they feel like they
I can
lost
hit them on the
something.
back for
You know
real.
what I mean?
My brothers is doing their
They,
stuff.
young girlism was took from them. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it was snatched. So therefore, they trying to get it back now. Here, you take the kid because
Mm.
I ain't having by myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they reversing that role.
Yeah.
And I can't really agree and say that the man was the real man was really abandoning their children. Like, I mean, the ones that you probably had that was like, that ain't my kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Probably them. But the other ones that really wanted to be with their children, they really had to fight the government.
Right.
And that was the
You
whole
right.
thing. Like, you got to battle the government just to have your son, and then at the
Mhm.
same time survive out here. And then if you fuck
And
up,
pay
you're going to
child
jail.
support.
You're going
Mhm.
straight to jail. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Or they suspending your license and they doing all that type of stuff to you. So, like, I don't think every man really abandoned their
Their
child. I
children,
think
you're right.
most real men really wanted their child. Like, you feel me? Like, but just battling. And then when the mama is in the child head, sometimes the child don't know the truth until he's a grown man.
That's right.
Or a grown woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? What was really going on behind the scenes? Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they block it out to where you can't even contact your child.
Right.
A lot of times,
Like,
why
it'd
that
be crazy.
household becomes with two parents down to one because of the argument that ensued, and you don't know if that was a controlling issue or not. And the man couldn't be a man then because he done put everything in her name.
Yeah.
He provided, did everything he's supposed to do on his end.
Yeah.
He can put cars over there. He can put a house over there. He didn't put money up. She able to stack up money. He invested some time in it.
Yeah.
But ain't none of the stuff in his name.
Mhm.
It's
Okay.
all in her to build her up. But then when she say, I'm done, get up out of here, he didn't passed off a lick to her too, though.
But maybe he had to put it in her name. Also.
I mean, if he
Yeah,
had
that's
to,
true.
Yeah, that happens
but when she
sometimes.
said you got to get up and go, you got to go. So
Yeah.
now she done came up off of you.
Yeah.
On top of that.
So
Because you
why
had to
put it
her
in?
name.
Put everything in a person's name if you paying for it. That's what I'm saying. I don't get that.
I mean,
Like,
Because you think you're a team.
No, because you can't.
Because you can't too.
You probably can't
That's
because
right there,
of
too.
what's going on.
You was just the other half with the money. You was
Yeah.
just the half that was coming through
that
with the
they had
money.
the money,
But at the time,
you
she ain't
needed
had the money.
her
You have
for
to.
her name
Bam.
and her social and her.
Bam.
Yeah.
Bam.
And you
But
got-
y'all a team though,
Because you
right?
can-
That's how it's supposed to be,
Yeah.
right?
But can I say now? Can I say now?
Man, whatever,
Can I say
Hassan.
this? Men, have your own shit. Quit putting your shit in women's name. Quit living with women immediately. Quit. Have your own shit. Have your own car. Have your own job. Have your own shit.
True.
Because that's the issue. Like that's
True.
that. And then the ones that don't have it got the nerve to have a problem and won't control. Sorry, you
Yeah.
can't have control, bruh.
Damn.
Because you ain't doing shit.
Damn.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I have the control. So
That's
you
true.
can feel how you want to feel about it,
Yeah.
but you got to remember who the fuck the boss right now.
Man.
Knock it out.
Damn.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Have
My
your
bad.
own shit, fellas.
Yeah.
She
I
was-
real
want
talk.
all the men to have
That's
their
real.
own stuff. Like have your own stuff that you want to
That's
worry
real.
about it, and then don't use that as an excuse to go out and cheat because you with a person because you feel less than. I guarantee you, as soon as you break up with that woman that you felt less than and get with the other woman, you're gonna feel
Get
less
back with
than
her.
again.
Yeah,
It's just gonna be a whole nother
It's
cycle.
a vicious cycle.
It's gonna be a whole nother cycle.
Get your
The
shit
grass is
together.
not greener on the other side, baby. But if you think it is, you go on right ahead, and it's gonna be a little
Bounce,
brown.
bounce, bounce.
It's gonna be way browner. Actually,
Yeah.
you're gonna be salty. So that's on you. But
Mhm.
get your own shit,
Yeah.
have your own shit, and then you can say or control what you want to. If you ain't got nothing, you can't control shit over here. I don't care nothing about nothing. Nothing. You can't control it. But women
Yeah,
tend
that's
to
control.
allow
Yeah.
women could usually let their man control the house that ain't paying for shit. She paying for everything, but he got control over everything. He
Shit.
got to say so.
I don't
No,
think
I
it's- I
know
don't think
women
it's
like
women like
that
that.
right now.
I don't know what
He's not doing absolutely nothing, and she's paying every last bill, but he has control over everything. He has control over who come over there. He got control
Got
over
that.
everything.
He just
He
got,
don't cook,
he
he
just
don't
got
do
a
nothing.
Are they happy?
heater.
Are they
Oh,
happy?
He just got
Are
a
they
heater.
happy?
No, they ain't happy. They
Man.
ain't happy.
She only happy at nighttime.
That's it.
He happy.
Man.
He probably
Right,
happy,
he happy.
because he getting whatever
Like
he
he said,
wants.
he had
He got a big stiff one
Yeah.
every night.
You get
Man.
your
What?
Have your
Sit
own
on
shit.
this.
Have your own
Yeah.
shit.
Sit on
Don't try to have no control over nothing over here if you ain't doing shit. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
I'm
That's
sorry.
real.
When
That's
did the
real.
tables turn for men getting the kids?
That's
Oh, they
real.
did.
They
They
definitely
did.
shoot, I
I
know
know a
plenty-
couple
I know
people that got
plenty
their men that got their
brothers
kids.
that
But
got
why
their
have any
children.
control it out?
I know
That's what
plenty.
I'm saying.
He's saying,
Hold on. But why have any control it out?
huh?
Why should anybody have any control it out?
You got to.
Why?
Because it's life. You got to have some type of
Yeah.
control.
Over a person? Over another
No,
person?
no,
no.
Okay,
Control over
over
yourself.
yourself. Okay, yeah. So you just saying over the situation.
Over yourself and over the
Okay,
not
yeah.
over nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody has control over anybody.
Okay,
Right.
right. So is that
I
what?
only got control over him. Say that.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Go ahead, married people.
Y'all married. Y'all married.
Y'all won.
Yeah. Y'all won.
So you
Y'all
want
won.
the damn thing. Control me,
Y'all
baby.
won. Y'all
All
won.
of me.
Y'all
Doing shit.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
Damn, you doing right.
But at
Control
the same
me.
time, she get back down too. So, because we
Yeah, but what I'm
Hey,
saying
that's
is,
right. That's
what I'm
right.
saying is,
Daddy.
So that's it.
y'all control is
Sit on this.
y'all control is perfect, right? Like that's because y'all won. Y'all won with each
That's
other.
right.
That's all
Y'all
the way.
won.
That's purity.
All
I
praises.
mess with
Yes.
that. But what I'm saying is why be in the situation to want to control anything? Why can't it be
I like
understand, Ellie? I mean, like, I understand, like, yeah.
I like control. I like for him to have control.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
That
you
turn
gotta
you
know
on.
what to
he
control.
know what he know
Okay,
how to
yeah.
pick it.
Yeah.
And turn his
Yeah.
He know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I like that
Turn
he
her
do
on.
that.
Yeah.
I like the control. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I don't want to have control. I
Right.
want him to have the control. I don't feel no way about that, right?
Right.
But women do for whatever reason. But I love when he take control. I ain't gonna hold you. I be like, ooh.
Control with good intentions. With good
It's
intentions.
amazing. He take
Good
control
intent.
of a lot of shit. Like
You
I was
ain't gonna
used to
control me on the
having control, like on a lot of shit, but really with me. But
Right.
it's a difference when you got a person that's controlling in a good way.
Right.
It's not a
Good
bad
intent.
way.
Yes.
He's not trying to control
Wow.
shit in a bad way.
Absolutely.
He's trying to control it in a good way to make everything smooth.
Mhm.
That's
Because
good.
he know his lady and he know how his
That's
wife
good.
can be.
That's
So
right.
he know he
Yeah.
control the situation so that the wifey
It's
can
It's okay.
control
You
it.
ain't got to worry
It's
about
good.
it.
That's
I mean, because
right.
you got a good wife, you got a good
Happy
backbone. You know what I mean? That's the truth.
That's right.
Like, a
Yeah.
good wife, you got a good backbone. That's just
That's right.
real. That's 100. Like, if you really got a good wife, you got a good backbone. You really know that you won with her. Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
It's eye to eye. Like, that's real. That's 100. Like, but I'm still saying, being an individual person. Like, because we talking about control. Like, okay.
You
The other day, we were just talking about phones, remember? Like, flipping the phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me
Oh, let me
see
tell you
my
my
shit
shit
over
over.
there.
Somebody about to say
Look,
something.
we was
about
talking
that.
about flipping phones. Like so it's
I got nothing to say.
okay. So
Oh, okay.
like controlling
Yeah,
the phone
flip phone,
situation and just controlling anything in that type of situation. So once you get S1, you mean to tell me like because y'all won, right? I'm not against it or even for it.
What's
You
your
feel me?
question?
What are you saying?
A person can't have no more privacy, or is that controlled in the situation?
Shit, we got privacy.
Definitely got
I'm talking
privacy.
about as individually, your own individual.
We don't want to.
privacy.
We don't want to have privacy. We want to
I mean, you do
Share.
have your own
share,
individual.
but we got our own.
We all do have our own
Space and
individual
privacy.
privacy, though.
I don't know
I don't
everything
need it,
that
though.
she does
Right,
that she don't
that's
know.
exactly.
Exactly.
We need a white flag. Come on.
Uh-uh.
Listen. I want you all in my privacy.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Some damn
Stop the
I ain't
bullshit.
mean it like that.
You say knock it off. You said stop the bullshit.
No,
Now,
wait a minute.
you do
That's
want
kinda
some-
nasty. But I do want you that way too. But I'm saying I don't mind him being in my business.
So me and you on the phone, and we talking, and David right there, and I want to say some shit.
I'm not gonna let him sit here.
Okay,
that.
all right then.
Yeah,
Well, that's
all right.
some. That's you
So-
got
I wouldn't
some.
let-
Wow.
I
You
wouldn't
gotta
let
have
him
some
do that.
sort of
Everything
privacy.
that you hear, I mean,
But I'm trying to hear
I
everything
know.
he's talking about. What you say? Who that? What time is it? What do you say on the phone? What they say?
What they say? What they say?
Knock it off. That's what they said.
I mean, we all got some sort of individual privacy.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. That's because you still want to be yourself, even though you won.
Yeah.
You still got to be yourself.
Yeah. And it's a difference between privacy and hiding something.
It's
Facts.
definitely.
You know what the fuck you had?
Yeah. Fuck you, me.
Huh? Yeah.
You always going outside to talk on the phone.
Yeah.
Or you always, you know
Going
what
on?
I'm saying, texting way too long. Like,
What the hell you
neighbors
texting?
over there doing?
All I'm paying the bill.
Oh, yeah, I'm just,
That don't mean nothing. Anyway.
Tell your phone number.
That's how I mean on the group text.
Oh,
okay.
please, that don't mean nothing. You could be doing business and all that. I do emails and that don't mean nothing.
That's
If you be
There's
honest.
certain times of the day when I know what's going on. That's
Right.
That's that first half of the day. Oh yeah. When you get later on in the evening.
I'm gonna say this. Everybody needs their
Is it
own
group
privacy.
text or groupie text?
Okay, let's go back to that.
Everybody needs their own privacy.
There we go.
But can I shout out that me and my husband anniversary is next week.
Yeah.
We've
Okay,
been
yeah,
married
yeah,
for 7 years.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
We've
yeah,
been
yeah.
my life
together
path.
for
Lucky
11.
number. Lucky
That's
number
what's
7.
up.
That's my life path.
7-11.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
And my birthday's
Congratulations.
Yeah.
See, 7 is my life path number.
That's what's up.
And
That's
12
beautiful.
is my birthday.
And
number.
we have an event up here for just family and friends, and we're gonna
Okay.
celebrate each other.
Okay.
I sent you the invite.
Yeah, what date? I might be
That's
gone.
the 20.
Next
It's the
Friday?
20.
No,
yeah,
not next
yeah, it's next week.
Is it?
Yep,
It's
it's
next
20.
week?
Yep, because our anniversary is the 17th.
Okay, I'll be here. What day? Because I was leaving
Saturday.
Okay, I'll be here.
Yeah,
I'm leaving
Saturday.
I'm
Not
leaving.
next week.
I'm leaving. It ain't.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
next weekend.
It is next week.
No, it's the
Next
weekend after
It's the
next.
weekend after next. Oh, okay. Okay.
I might
Well,
be
anyway,
gone.
but we've been married for 7, and I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know none of that.
How long
really
y'all been together? Like,
11.
ooh, okay.
We've been together for 11 years.
Wow.
Or 12. Going on 12. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
My birthday, my hey, 12.
It's 11 this year that we've been
No, I'm
together.
like 11 and a
Next year
half.
be
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
11 and a half
Almost
years
12
that
years.
we've been together, but we've been married for 7 of them.
That's good.
And I can honestly say that we don't try to control each other at all. And we still the same that we was when we met each other and was dating. We the same now, married. Shit don't really have to change. You know what I'm saying? Like the love that we got
Right.
and stuff like that, and the things that we do, it's the same. It's like it's not. People say it's changing. Certain things may
elevates.
change,
It
but
does change. It elevates. It gets better and
more
greater.
intense, like you know
Yes,
what I'm
and
saying?
it's
It
supposed to.
But you know,
Like
as
when
far
you
as
let wine sit and get more better.
she still my wife is still my same wife who, you know what I mean, when
Yes,
I first
sir.
met her, like the action, the wordplay,
Yes, sir.
the
That's what I
involvement,
do.
the love with the heart, like everything that she does on a day-to-day basis, it's still the same the day I met her.
Okay.
oh,
And-
that's
and
so
it's
beautiful.
Beautiful.
She ain't turned into a bitch.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's a beautiful
That's so
thing,
sweet.
honey.
You know
And I
what?
still
That's
say,
so
oh,
beautiful.
Most people don't make it past a year because
You ain't
people are not willing to compromise.
right.
And with relationships, you have to compromise. You know, it's the good, the bad, and the
It
ugly.
is.
But you compromise and you don't let each other go. You stick with it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You work
That's
it
right.
out.
You fight for
We
it.
done been through
right.
tough times, and we going through tough times on certain situations, right? We still stick together at the
That's
end of the
good.
day when
Yes.
it comes to it, because at the end of the day, they're gonna move on with their lives, and it's just gonna be me and him.
Right.
So for us to get involved in all that other shit and let them break up us,
No.
we're not gonna allow it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So we most definitely make sure that we come together, and we might agree to disagree on some things,
And that's okay.
but we wind up at that point where, and we don't go to bed mad either.
You ain't
Like we'll
supposed
get in
to.
some.
And
Yeah.
our, and
See,
our
y'all
arguments,
need to-
how about this?
Y'all
though?
know what y'all need to do? Create a guide,
Listen, we
a
have
relationship guide.
we have at
That's
least
true.
one,
I can make some
Oh,
money.
we'll do a
maybe
blowout.
2 arguments a year.
Ooh, whoa.
We do some
Maybe
good
2.
ones too.
But then when we have them, it be like, fuck you two then, nigga. I don't give a
Oh,
fuck.
it be intense. Yeah, that's how me and
Kick
that's how
rocks
me and my
and break your
children's
favorite
father-
toe.
Oh, we used to be the same way. We can go 6 months without an argument. And I'll be sitting there like, damn, we ain't had no argument in 6 months. And lo and behold,
We do the same
I mean,
thing.
it be
Yeah,
bloodshed.
it be knock out, drug out. But
But we make sure we don't go to bed mad at each
We
other
figure
though.
out what we were
That's
arguing
good.
about.
We'll figure it out when
and
we
get to it.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And it be
That's
people
how-
around that be seeing it too. Like it be people around,
Yeah.
and sometimes we can't even hold it in. And then when we get home though, we'll just talk to each other and we'll
Work
be
it
like, you know
Right.
why I was mad, and I'll be like, I know why the fuck you was mad because of blah blah blah, or he'll say that to me, and we'd be like, okay, and we'll kiss and keep it pushing.
That's the whole thing. You done poked the bed too many times,
Mm-hmm.
and the self-control no longer becomes the self-control. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you want to control the situation, but it's hard
Be out
to
of control.
Damn, you done poked me up. It's on, nigga.
That's how I be with him.
Hey, man, like,
When I poke him, I be upset. I be feeling bad, but because he don't know how to, he be off the chain. Because my husband is really the cool, chill person. I'm the one that's always ready. Like what? But I learned how to. But I learned how to. I learned how to humble myself when I'm with my husband though, because I am a lady. You know, I'm
You're a lady first.
Yeah, I'm a lady, and I want to be treated as such. So I'm not gonna be a certain way when I'm with my husband. I'm a lady, you know. So I know how to act when I'm with my husband.
right.
You get what I'm saying? Like I let him control all that, and he's humbled me because other relationships couldn't humble me. I'm humble.
He was a wild child back then.
Yeah, I'm real humble with him though. Like I'm not the way I used to be. I'm like a humble person when it comes to him, because when he get mad and upset, it's a whole nother. Yeah. My city. So that's gonna go to this right now. My city. He off the chain, y'all. So let's say our last endings and get off of here. It's Pillow Talk, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in every Thursday. I love Kimberly right there, Tabo. I love them. Them my babies. And my baby right here. Happy anniversary.
Yes,
Yeah, 7-11,
yes,
7-11.
yes,
Let's go.
Happy anniversary.
Happy
anniversary.
Bobby Hills, I see. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's how you do
We
it.
gonna end it with, make sure y'all come out and support
Pop Scudder. See you.
June 29th. We got Virgin Records gonna be in the building. We got Universal Records that's gonna be in the building.
Okay.
Yeah. We got Motrey that's gonna be in the building. We got a lot of artists from Cincinnati, because Cincinnati is amazing. Like Cincinnati ain't on the map for I mean they are, but
they're not
people
like they should and could.
Yeah, exactly, like they shoot us a lot of talent. So at the end of the day, we got a lot going on, and we want to support our city. Like I want to support my city. My city irritates the shit out of me, but I still love my city.
My city,
So that's where
my
I'm at.
city, my hood, my
Yeah, I
hood,
still
my
love it. What you gonna say?
Let's
Kim?
say this, that it's really not just this city, but it's the Midwest.
Midwest.
Because we don't hooked up with some people that got record labels, and it's
going
about
down.
to be off the chain.
I'm excited. I can't wait to hear the music and the talent.
Most record labels got a roster of like 5 to 10 acts, right?
Yeah.
And we got like 5 different record labels coming, and
Ooh,
that's big.
that is big.
That's
How many acts is it? Like performers? Like
We still got a
Yeah.
couple more. We got a couple more
now-
slots
yeah.
to fill. Just a few, not a lot, but a few.
Yeah, like, and we can't forget that we having a red carpet event with
From 4 to 5.
Yeah, 4 to 5 with
Ike
Zenormity, Ike Don, and what's the other host?
Is Ike Don Jamie?
Synovia.
Synovia
From
from
Wave
88.
Radio.
Wave
Oh,
Radio.
wait a minute.
Yeah, Synovia.
They going to, never mind, I'm getting mixed up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, from 88.3. Wait, what's her name? Say it again.
I'm talking about Jamie and them. They going to host it for the fashion.
Synovia. She will be there on the red carpet event. IkeDon.com. Check him out too. He gonna be on the red carpet event. And Zenormity.
Zenormity and the one lady that you said.
Yeah.
I get the flyer and I don't even know. No, not y'all. We said the red carpet.
Oh, Synovia. We said
Synovia. Yeah.
Ike Don.
I couldn't remember
and,
that.
Yes.
And then Jamie and them doing the designers.
Jamie and Judy Brown. So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
they come
They
in
doing
here.
They doing the comedy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that should be
Jamie.
awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this whole thing is just really coming together.
Yeah,
It is.
And I'm
Yeah,
just
it
like
is.
so
it
excited.
went from here to here.
Yes.
It did.
Like it's like
It
dang.
did.
Like we got Virgin Music Group coming through. We got what In Groove Music. We got Universal coming through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna get a deal that night. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta
I don't feel we should tell people that though, honestly, because they might not do a good job to get no deal.
That's just real.
They better bring
That's
that.
just me. That's just me.
That's real, but I think they're gonna turn up.
Somebody gonna
get
get
a
a
deal.
deal. Somebody's walking out with a record deal.
Opportunities.
You know what I mean?
Stand up
And
and
we
create.
make sure that we provided this for y'all.
Real
You know what
talk.
I mean?
Real
So
talk. Real
y'all
talk.
make it happen.
Let's
Don't-
go.
Don't
Shout out
just
to
come
Scout
out
and
there.
Black for putting the city on the map with that song with Chris Brown.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Now you
yeah.
got
I
all
love
eyes
me
on
some
the
Chris
city.
Brown.
So being at the
What's the name of
eyes
the
on the
song?
city,
So many
we coming in
nominees,
here
it's
trying
crazy.
to view and see what kind of type of talent we got.
What's the
Yeah,
name
you
of
know
the
what I
song
mean?
with Chris Brown? With Skyler? What's the name of it?
I don't know.
Just pull up
Wake
his name.
Up.
Skyler. It's called Wake,
Wake
Up.
up. Okay. But we out of here, y'all. We appreciate love. Everybody tuning in. We'll see y'all next Thursday. Make sure y'all tune in to Day-to-Day Podcast tomorrow. We got some juicy shit to
I'm
talk about
here.
tomorrow. We gonna talk about it. And then we got me and Mondays. We got Lady Divine show on Wednesday. It's going down.
It's going
We
down.
been, I'm tired of seeing like we be around each other like much now. Like I'm ready.
We married.
We married like tomorrow, y'all. But anyway, that's okay. That's okay.
It's okay.
But
What's
we
up,
appreciate y'all.
Star qualities.
Star qualities. Wait a minute. Let me read this last comment. Support Sister V for information. Yeah, we need that. Purposes from 7 to 9 on Wave. Oh yeah, I got you for sure. And my mom is on Wave too. She's Sister Tamar and Kaya. Shout out to Kaya and Sister Tamar on Zion Daughters on 88.3. Been on there for over 37
Yes.
years.
Whoa.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
And we got a surprise for y'all in the next few months. We gonna-
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, surprise. Yeah. But yeah, so you got enough love. Yes. So you know my mom did. We most definitely tune in for sure. But once again, we appreciate everybody. Appreciate love. That's what my mom say. Appreciate love. Appreciate love. And we about to be out of here.
Appreciate you,
Pillow
mama.
talk. We appreciate y'all.
Happy Father's Day to all the
Yes.
fathers.
Yes,
All
I
the
done
real
realized.
ones.
Happy Father's Day.
All the real ones.
Happy Father's Day.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches. Welcome to the Natty boy, the home of the trenches.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the Natty boy, the home of the trenches.
I'm ready to fight already. I ain't even Lady Divine Grass in the building.
Natty boy, the home of the trenches.
It's the police. Not the lecturer and any police take cash and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot appoint an attorney, an attorney will be appointed for you. But now under
Thank you.
with the fight. I was forcing it nice. I'm breaking the pipes. It was right. No one ever was left. But they go and get it. My mother said this. I had $1 million. $1 buy nobody really who really did with me. Problem. He said this paper never fooled me. I they play me left, never wanna be right. But I had to go get out the money. So the money never covered the bills. Remembering what the feeling was like when they call me hit the phone, play fight. It isn't like I feel for the phone, it better than no more hope for lifestyle. I'm living it right. These niggas need brags just like business. If it ain't on my bag, then it ain't my business. You motherfuckers talk way too much. Way too much. I love Swift, no comment. Not too responsive. I just know nothing. I plead the fifth, no comment. No comment. Fifth, no comment. I'm just gonna keep acting like I don't see like my twin. I'm paranoid, I think I blow too much inside it. We say the kill me in their feelings, but they giving mamas. Nigga, you can't let us go, leave that pussy on the plate. And I'ma leave it as that. I love it down from the front, we'll make a spring from the back. She said I like your style, it's kinda like you singing my back. You broke it down, I built her up, now watch me keep her intact. Her keep it asking about me, nigga, I ain't worried about you. I ain't pressed, she say why you always in your house. Bring it up, remember being salty and child food, yeah. You the reason I was pushing in the hell. These niggas need brags. It ain't my business. You motherfuckers talk way too much. Way too much. He's a fifth, no comment. I don't know nothing. I plead the fifth, no comment. I plead the fifth, no comment. You got work or a little bit more before you free to charge for you. You understand? You still trying to this place? Yeah, are you want to take me to gym? Yes, ma'am. I don't want to go to gym at all. Fuck the gym at all. That ain't shit. Take me to gym. Okay. You want to ask what?
Let's go, Taylor. What? Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
What are you talking about, man?
Let's go.
Like I'm Marvin, I was calling for a medal. Kept my foot up on the pedal, I was there on the dash. If I rap, give me cash, I wait first, never last. If he level shorty, love giving me bezel. I love ladies, I got 7 so yeah, so they're saying that been bumping on the beat, supplying more than what you need. Wasn't so you talking to me, with your real, I'm a heat. Don't get served with your nerves, cause I'm taking over streets. That's the world when you're talking money language to me. That's the world when you're talking money language. I'm on 100. More life, sunshine. I'm a hustle all day to midnight. No anxiety, smoking weed, take care of my stage drive. Got to pull up and see what you say like. I wanna know what you say like. Face to face like money to stage right. Cause I'ma get paid all day. I'ma get paid all day. Cause I'ma get paid all day. Get paid all day. I go flip over where my clothes should roll. Champagne, I told success, I posted water, I'm floating, boat from coast to coast, she wet, it's so cold, don't say it, I stole the birds, I view it, it's I'm kettle to dope, I'm freezing cold, it's rain, it's hot, shorty, you got to 22, I'm hot about the blue, I'm playing it flow, my anger is so I'm winning percentage under the bed and never get caught, driving my money, they extend to have everybody be running, and whatever they doing, I already done it, and whatever they doing, I already done it, I'm on 100, more life, the sunshine. I'm a hustle all day to midnight. No anxiety, smoking weed together. My stage five, I can pull up. And see what to say like. I wanna know what to say like. Face to face like. Money exchange right. Hey, cause I'ma get paid all day. Cause I'ma get paid all day. Get paid all day. Yeah.
Sleek, lazy.
email me at bitch1entertainmentfilm@gmail.com. We got you, baby.
There you go.
Busy One Radio in the house, girl.
Right here.